First thing you need to do is be sure you have the latest version of Adobe Reader. If you're not sure, call 271, that's the help desk, and let them help you figure out if you have the right version. Again, you don't need the professional or full version of Acrobat, just Adobe Reader will do fine. When you open the PDF, go up to the top right and select Comment. That will bring up the tools that you'll need to make the revisions. And we're really going to use only these three, the first three on the second row. These are text edit tools. The first one you'll use to insert text. The second will be to replace text that's been selected. And the third, which has the red line, will be to delete text. Now you can insert your cursor anywhere in the text and then select one of these tools, or you can select the tool first. So if you select Insert, wherever you place your cursor, you'll see that it brings up this little dotted line here and a box right here. I am going to paste right now, but you can actually just type in the actual text that I want displayed in the catalog, and then I will click anywhere outside that box and it closes it. Once again, if I wanted to insert text, I place my cursor where I want it to be inserted, click Insert, and then I can type in the new text. Now don't be worried if you think these little marks are so small that I won't be able to see them when we're making the revisions to the catalog, because we're not actually looking at this page, but we're looking at the far right column that you see. It says Comment Lists, and so this shows us exactly where the comments are and what the actual text is. The second tool is the Replace. So this way, if I wanted to replace the entire recommended prep or prerequisite or whatever text, I would highlight it and then click Replace, and then all of a sudden you see that it is struck through but with blue. That means this is going to be changed. And again, you have the box that comes up that you can type in whatever needs to be in the catalog rather than the text that you've selected. And then the final one is the Delete. I like to select it first and then hit Strike Through. So you notice the red means that it is going to be deleted and not going to be replaced. You can also select first and then select the text. In other words, select the tool first and then highlight your text in the catalog, whichever works best for you. I suggest doing it the same way each time so that you'll get not only the visual clues of the red being deletion and the blue being insertion or replacement, but that you get a pattern that works for you. The only other things that we might be using are the sticky notes, which is the top little conversation bubble. If you click on that, I'm asking that we just use that for kind of complicated or instructions on the order. So if we were going to place the course descriptions in reverse alpha order this year, that's the kind of note that you would add in a sticky note, because it's not easy to do with any of the text edit tools, although I don't think we're going to actually implement that. That's really all you need to do. When you're done, you just save as and then send it off to the Office of Planning, Policy, and Assessment, and we can get the revisions done. What's important to note is that if you add a small note, do not have to highlight it or place a sticky note to let us know that that revision is there. We'll see it because we're looking at this comment list on the right. The other thing is to use common sense. If you have several small edits within a sentence, it'll be easier to select the entire sentence and replace it rather than doing a lot of small edits. That's it. Thank you. If you have any questions, email kcabral@hawaii.edu.